Hi everyone, I'm Janet Allen and I'm here with Sarah Mann and Scott Rooker here at Republic Title, and today we're going to be doing a three-part video series with regards to navigating the strong seller's market that we find ourselves in today. And the first thing that we're going to be talking about is the appraisal addendum. And Sarah, I wanted to ask you, I know we're seeing a lot of issues, you're getting a lot of phone calls with regards to the appraisal addendum. Can you tell us what you're hearing out there?
I think the most common call that I'm getting is in regards to using Section 1 of the appraisal addendum. Section 1 is the waiver of the appraisal. So it's a complete waiver saying, I don't care what the appraised value is, we're going to buy the house anyways. It's risky for a buyer because we're seeing the appraised values are coming in a little bit low still. They normally lag about 6 months behind our current market, and we're seeing that the buyers don't have enough money to come up with when these appraisals come in substantially lower than they're expecting, and it puts them in quite a bind. So I think that's a risky proposition to put your buyer in.
Yeah, if they're not expecting the appraisal to come in low and then it comes in low, they have completely waived the appraisal part of the process, and they don't have the cash. Yeah, unexpected consequences, I'm sure. So what do you suggest people do then?
I suggest that they use Section 2. I think for most buyers that are getting a loan, they don't have the cash to purchase at any price. They need to get a loan of a specific value in order to make that purchase. So Section 2 allows the appraisal to have to come into a certain value as opposed to any value. So it limits the amount of equity a buyer is bringing in, and the buyer knows that this is the max that they would have to bring in for their closing to work.
Okay, so do you think that it makes their offer a little less strong, let's say, than completely waiving the appraisal?
It's a little less strong than completely waiving the appraisal. Some agents are putting in the list price, so as long as the house appraises for the price that it was listed at, then everything should work out fine. But if you don't have the cash to come up with at the end of the day, it's just really not safe to use Section 1.
Makes sense to me. Okay, and then there's another box on the appraisal addendum, and that's box 3. Scott?
Box 3, we're not seeing checked.
We're not seeing checked.
It's not a strong offer if box 3 is checked, to be honest. It's an additional right to terminate under paragraph 2B with regard to the third-party financing addendum. So we're just not seeing that checked, and if it is, I'm sure a seller is rejecting that offer fairly quickly.
Okay, so to wrap it up, if you have a buyer that may have a limited amount of cash to put towards additional down payment, check box 2. If not, check box 1. Don't check box 3 because that's not going to make you get that offer accepted. Anyway, that's all for now. We'll see you in the next video.